What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about some Oaklands information. So, we have some more news from Hoofer, and this is about the mouse interaction system. So, let's go over to the Discord into the Oakland news section, and let's give a little read. Mouse hover interactions are now working. The interaction system is close to being complete, and then a lot more fun stuff can begin. As it currently stands, the hover interactions do not yet fully work with mobile. It is hard to figure out a way to make these work well. Stay tuned. And we also have an image, so if we click on this image, you can see that we have a little bit of audio inside of this as well. It's got clicking audio. You can see a pink box, and then what was that? We'll go back and check that in a minute. But you can, basically the thing is about the hover interaction. You can click it, you can drag it about. It's all well and good. So what was that pink thing? Let's have a little look. So, zooming in, it seems to be a barbecue? Maybe? It has a hot dog on top. It's got like, that's definitely a hot dog. What is this? A hot dog stand? I'm so confused on what this could be. But that's there anyway. The next thing we have is actually a little poll from Hoofer. So, in the coming future, I want to have the ability for people to play the game localized to their language. However, in order for me to do this, I need to know the language. Of course, there are other ways to do this, like having the community to do so. So I have a poll here for everyone. If we were to have community localization, would you be interested? I would also like to have an exclusive something for players who indeed localize. However, this is yet to be thought of, so I'm not too sure what that means. I had a little look inside of the Discord, inside of the general chat. It's not some reward, if you guys were thinking that. It's something along the lines of like a Discord role or something. That's just what I read in chat. So the options are yes, and I know a language other than English. I only know English, unfortunately. I know a little bit of other languages, but yeah. And then there's no, I know a language other than English, and no, I don't know any other languages. The next thing is the shop systems part 1, so we're yet to see part 2, so stick around to the next episode for that, because we don't have part 2 yet. But, part 1. Shop items now respawn automatically and have a system in place for being respawned after being dragged. Up next is NPC interactions, as well as purchasing the items from the shop. But first, a lot of the tiny features have to be added into the shop system, such as allowing the items to have ownership, as I have not gotten to that stuff yet. More in the coming days. I hope. Every asset shown in the content provided is a placeholder, so it may come to the game, it may not come to the game. This is just like testing stuff at the moment. But let's go straight to the video then, shall we? So you're picking stuff up, so if it just falls, like Hoofer didn't pick that one up, so it just fell and it hasn't respawned. I guess that's a little bug that needs to be fixed. But if you're picking stuff up and you take it off the shelf, or if you just delete it, it will respawn. And there you go, there is that. Okay, the next thing is the Trello. So, going straight into the Trello, we have the cards that the typical developer bot posts for us. So, we have the Hunter, which is Hoofer, created a card store system. We will have a look at that in a second. And it is labeled yellow. So, that is like higher priority, not low priority, but medium priority. Okay, so, store systems. We're inside the Trello now. The description for this is the main system for handling different shops, as well as allowing them to customize what the shop contains. So, it's like, I'm not too sure, I could be wrong, but I believe in my development world, we have structure blocks. So, you can build something and have it placed inside of the structure block, and then you can have, let's say you're building like an outline or something. Let's say the beginning of a shop, for example, and Like the very start of things, like the frames, the walls, and that's it. You just need to paint it, decorate it, put new textures on it, maybe adjust the walls a little bit. But we can do that inside of Minecraft and stuff like that. But I'm guessing what this image means is that they can use a certain command. It would summon in a shop structure building thing, and they can just edit it from that. It would have the NPCs and stuff all there. So it's like a little base plate with the stuff that they need on it, so they don't need to like recode it in or something. But that's just like the store systems. Or I could be completely wrong and I could be talking complete gibberish there for all of you guys. Let's go on to the interaction system. This is a bit bigger. So, description. The interaction system is based off of 3 systems. 1. Hard-coded interactions. 2. Hover interactions. 3. Regional interactions. All of these will be hooked up into a binding that can be used for displaying on the UI. The binding will need to have implemented the functions for calling the interactions. It will also be required to set up support for detecting the different types of user input devices. The 3 input devices are keyboard, controller, and touch screens. In the future, we may be able to add a setting that can allow users to change the primary interaction hotkey, default E on the keyboard. So I think you're going to have some sort of keyboard customization there, and they're also going to be getting keyboard, touch, and controller devices all set up as well, and detecting the different inputs and stuff. The next thing is actually that's it. That is it. We've gone through everything. So if you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Part 2 for the shop system will be coming out in a couple days time, maybe 3-4 days time. We'll have to wait and see. I'll make a video about it. I'll keep you updated. Don't you guys worry about that. But if you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this from me on the channel, make sure to turn your notification bells on. That way you get to stay up to date whenever I upload a video on the channel. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.